to throw. Quick throw left side. It is picked off, and this one's called for a touchdown.
We gotta give a round of applause for the Big Six, man. For the Big Six. For the Big Six, man.
15-10, 5, touchdown, Shiloh Sanders.
I was finna high step at that 40, just like Coach Brown did, because you know I got the Coach Brown cleats on, so.
Oh, what a play by the coach's son.
What a moment. What a game for Shiloh Sanders. We do need some high stepping next time from him.
He was getting ready to do it because he was getting ready to put the ball there. I know him like a book, but he saw that guy in the corner of his eyes. And if he'd have ran him down, he'd know he would have never heard the end of it.
Yeah. Well, then we like it. He made the right choice. Another guy who made the right choice a couple of times, Mikey Harrison. Thank you so much for joining us today. The 2-point conversion to send it to overtime, 2 touchdowns in overtime. Take us through that 2-point conversion. Let's start there. I feel like such a high-pressure moment.
Yeah, no, it was just a play that we've come back to a lot of times during fall camp. We haven't ran it in a couple of weeks, last 2 games, but we ran it so many times during camp that it was fluid right when Coach Lou was called at the goal line. So everyone on the field knew how to execute it. We've done it 100 times, so we've been in that situation multiple times in practice. So it just felt like practice.
You talk about being ready for the moment, staying ready. But how did you stay ready and then live up to the moment big time this game?
I don't know. I guess when I'm on the field, all I'm thinking about is doing my job. We stepped up. I remember we stepped up to the whatever yard line, 5-yard line, and Savion looked to me and said, let's get this thing done, bro. Let's do, like, this is you right here. Right. I said, I got you, bro. And then we snapped the ball. Just got to the back of the end
Are you nervous, man? I'm just looking at you. Are you nervous right now?
No.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you said, you're never like that. You're like definitive, man. That's what I love about you. Let me tell you this. I'm sitting up there just going over the game film just slowly but surely, and you're doing your thing, and I'm happy. Why it seemed like when the ball touched your hands, your feet curl up to the back and you fall?
I saw that. I saw it in the photo, in one of the photos. I don't know why.
Like, why?
I don't know. I got to get that fixed, though.
Please, that would be kind.
I got you.
I mean, it could be just a dig route. In time you catch it, your feet come up.
I got you.
I'm like, why did he fall? He could have got like 10 more.
I know exactly which play you're talking about, too.
Yes.
I know exactly which play you're talking about. I'm going to get that.
But it's funny. Like, I was just rewinding. There's little things coaches pick up on. I'm just rewinding. Like, every time it touches his hand, his heels go up. Yeah.
Just get excited?
I don't know. No, I know exactly what he's talking about.
He's trying to protect the ball, too.
I saw it on film, too. And,
yeah. And Shador,
it's hard to watch.
It's good because you're going to see a lot more of him because Shador has a trust. Like, you know, when Shador trusts you, he knows the ball coming. If he don't trust you, it's not coming. And he trusts him.
You know, Mikey, you lived through let's call it the Exodus. We all know the famous speech. He's bringing his Louis Vuitton luggage, but there was a piece of Louis here. But we talk a lot about the scholarship players that stayed. We don't always talk about the walk-on player that made it through. It feels like you had everything to prove. At that moment, when Coach said, I'm bringing my Louis, what was your mentality and how did you make it to this moment?
I mean, I kind of anticipated that happening already. And I guess being a walk-on is all about just consistently betting on yourself. So I remember talking to my parents about all the things that were going on. And even they were telling me, like, all you've done this whole college career is bet on yourself. And people tell me you got an opportunity to play for the greatest to do it. So why would you turn that down? And I listened to that and just fully embraced all of it, all the new coaches. So it's just been my mentality.
He didn't flinch. It's a few of those guys that's still on the team now. They didn't flinch. They weren't going to let me run them off. They weren't going to let me just talk them out of it. They didn't flinch. But the thing was the consistency. They come to practice every day and they compete with a level of consistency and productivity that you cannot ignore. Sooner or later, you're going to say, all right, tell me about this guy right here. You know, and Brew was, you know, selling him like a hotcake. You know, because Brew loves his tight ends and receiver. They was fighting over him in the war room. So he has been consistent. He works his butt off, and he's tough.
That's beautiful. We love to see it, Mikey. It's been so fun to see you pop off. They do have the Colorado NIL store. You can get the Mikey Game shirt. So go ahead.
Mikey got a shirt?
Yeah, it's called the Mikey Game. They're selling it now.
You got a shirt?
Yeah.
Give me the shirt. I wear it to practice tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't even have the shirt yet.
Come on.
We'll all get it.
I'm trying to get him popping, and he only had a shirt.
We love
get
it.
the shirt.
Everybody go order the shirt. I'm going to order the shirt. Support Mikey Harrison.
Can we put it in post? Can we put it on the screen?
Yeah, we'll pop it up there.
Yeah, pop it up there. Sell Mikey, sell Mikey, sell Mikey, sell.
Let's do it. Mikey, can't wait to see what you do in Oregon. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got a lot more